Hollywood Square, our Wiz from Three's Company, Richard Klein. Bill Daly. Leonard Fry. From St. Elsewhere, Nancy Stafford. George Gobel. And the stars of the match game in Hollywood Square's hour, Gene Rayburn and John Sullivan.
You don't have to stand up just because I'm a star.
I only want to.
Hey.
You stand up with us.
How are you?
Sullivan.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Oh, we're going to have a wonderful week because we've got beautiful, gifted, talented, creative, gay, wonderful people here.
I'm going to be here, too.
You're going to be here, too? Well, because George is an old hand, not only at the match game, but at Hollywood Squares, too. And these guys have done it a lot before. And John Bauman has done it once or twice.
What's that, Gene?
But we have a newcomer. I'm sorry we don't have our old routine where whenever we had a new kid on the block, I always used to give her a special welcome. But since I have a little laryngitis, I don't want to spread my...
kisser.
You get the kisser. All right. Thank you very much, Bill, for fulfilling it.
Oh, I needed that.
It's a joy to see you here with us. Now, let's begin by greeting our two players here, Mark Bird and Kerry Braz. Mark, let's get acquainted. Tell us about you, please.
I'm a native Californian, presently going to school at San Francisco State University. I've taken a leave of absence from my job as a flight attendant, and I do a little fashion modeling on the side.
What do you study?
I'm studying foreign languages.
Who are the screamers in the audience?
I'm not sure. My family, I think.
Oh, good. All right, I'm glad you got rooters here. Kerry, tell us about you, please.
Yes, I'm from the city of Laguna Niguel. I'm newlywed of 6 months, and I'm a certified medical assistant.
You're a what?
A certified medical assistant.
Oh, all right, good for you. Now you'll have 3 chances to match as many of the stars as you can. The winner will go on to challenge our returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Good luck to both of you, Mark. You begin, please, because you won the toss.
I think I'll take A.
A. Here it is. The advertising executive said, "My boss must be crazy. He just hired Mr. T to do a TV commercial for blank." Remember, round 1 questions are kind of wide open.
I'll play.
All right. Very good. Slip in the slot there. That turns on the light. I know you're ready, Nancy. Okay, George? So, here we go, Mark. The advertising executive said, "My boss must be crazy. He just hired Mr. T to do a TV commercial for blank."
Haircuts?
Haircuts. No? I must say one thing. You get an instant reaction from the animals out there. Okay, Leonard, you're up first.
I'm up first.
Homer?
Mark, please don't call me Homer in front of everybody.
Oh, all right.
Mark's a fashion model. I've done many a cover for Field and Stream. Hit that wind machine. Sorry, though, Mark. I went for lipstick.
Lipstick, very good. Anything... Wait a minute. Round 1 questions are really, you know, almost anything is acceptable here because, what do you say?
Well, Mr. T, we're kindred spirits. We have similar haircuts.
That's right. That's right.
You can tell us apart. He's taller. But anyway, I said for Charmin.
For Charmin.
Well, he's pretty good.
That's right. He squeezed the Charmin. They'd never be able to sell it. Richard Klein.
Gene, I guess we get a haircut commercial, what, 10, 15 times a day, huh?
Yep.
Not on my set. Anyway, I figured the opposite of Mr. T, who's strong and virile and all that and bust heads, would be a little baby, so I said Pampers.
For Pampers. Good, good. That's a good one. Mr. T, he just hired Mr. T to do a TV commercial for.
Gene, are we screening these contestants for their names now? Because we've got one named Bird, and the other one's named Bras. Did you notice that?
Hey, what's wrong
Bird
with that?
and bras.
I said Pampers.
Pampers. All right, we've had two of those. Nancy?
If that had a pair, I said hairspray.
Hairspray. Good. Bill?
That's a tough crowd out there, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Jane Fonda's workout. Like, oh, I said Johnson's baby shampoo.
Johnson baby shampoo. All right. Terry, let's see how you
Nice
do
crowd.
with yours. Marge said, my ceiling is a mess. And it's all because of that nearsighted house painter. Instead of dipping his brush in a can of paint, he dipped it in a can of blank. And then he painted the ceiling.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with that. I don't...
That's okay. Ready, George?
Oh, I forget. I'm not too mechanically inclined, you know.
Marge said, my ceiling is a mess, and it's all because of that nearsighted house painter. Instead of dipping his brush in a can of paint, he dipped it in a can of...
Glue.
glue. That'd make a mess. Very good. Doesn't that make a mess? Yes, sir.
Excellent answer.
Right.
Glue.
Glue.
Now, glue, creme de glue, is the new flavor of Campbell's soup.
Nice try. Okay, George.
Good. I said glue, and he's still hanging there.
You said glue. George? I thought you were putting me on. No. Richard.
Well, I was at a definite loss here. It was a tough question. The only can of anything I could think of would be a motor oil. Can 30.
Motor oil.
Feel free to boo me. I don't
Okay,
care.
John, what do you got for us?
Well, I just started from the truth for me, and this question for me just opened up a whole can of worms.
Right? You have a good one.
Okay.
Show and tell.
I agree with Leonard. A can of soup.
Soup. I have 2 cans of soup so far. Bill?
Beauty is beauty. My first, rats. My first was glue, but I thought glue, does glue come in a can? I thought it came in a bottle. I'm sorry about that.
Comes in a big
I
can.
put a can of garbage.
Can of garbage.
Boo, you can boo that. That's okay.
So there we have the end of
one
round
round.
1. Carry your ahead, 1-0. Round 2 coming up in a moment or so. First is for you. Here we go. Now, this is the moment so many people have been waiting for. The first day we're going to respond to the contest for which many of you have written in. A chance for someone in America to win $5,000 plus an appearance on an NBC soap opera. Now, the person who was chosen at random, the name of the person who was chosen at random is Mrs. Deborah Maddox of Ontario, California, and she's on the line. She's on the line right now.
He's on the microphone right now.
Hello there. Deborah, are you there?
I'm here.
And what kind of a day is it in Ontario? Same as in L.A.?
Yes, it's a beautiful day.
All right. When did you write in?
About 3 days ago.
Okay, now you know you have a chance to win $5,000 plus an appearance on an NBC soap opera.
I do.
This is one of the most exciting contests I've had. And to do that, all you have to do is match one of our stars. Are you ready to do that?
I'm ready.
All right. Now, I'm going to, you know who the stars are. You were on the phone a moment ago with one of our production assistants here, and they told you who we have. It's time now for you to choose one of our 6 stars. Whom do you call on?
John Bauman.
John Bauman. All right, John is going to write his response, and you're going to give us a verbal response. But don't respond until I call for it, all right?
Okay.
Here is the question.
Want some help up there, Gene?
Wait a minute, hold on. The question is, trash blank. Trash. T-R-A-S-H blank. Don't say anything until I call for the response. Trash blank. Hold on until John finishes his answer. Okay, John has finished. Now, for you to collect the $5,000 plus an appearance on an NBC soap opera, all you have to do is match him. It's time now to give us your answer, Deborah. What do you say to that? Trash blank.
Can.
Trash can. Now we turn to John Bauman. Someone's applauding in the audience. Apparently they think that's a good idea to match. John, what do you say to that?
The question here is, can you win $5,000, right?
Plus an appearance on an NBC
Plus an
soap
appearance on NBC soap opera.
She already has $500, which no one can take away from her.
Well, the answer to all those questions is yes, you.
Deborah, you are going to make an appearance on an NBC soap opera. You've got the $5,000. The $500 was yours, so you have a total of $5,500. Have you ever done any acting?
No.
You haven't. Are you ready for an acting career? What are you going to do with the money?
Spend it.
Yeah, way to go. The United States economy needs you, Deborah, and a lot more like you. Thank you and congratulations, Deborah Maddox of Ontario, California. Hi. Hang on now. Somebody will be on the phone with you. Okay, Deborah Maddox, the winner. Wonderful. Well done. Very good, John. Now,
What do I get?
you get a kiss from me and my disease. I'm only kidding. What we're going to do now is walk over here and push this button and reveal our second round question. And ask Carrie to go ahead because she's ahead.
It's obvious.
B is what she wants. Are you ready?
I'm sorry.
Here we go. Dan said, my dog is so smart.
How smart is your dog?
Rehearsal. My dog is so smart he doesn't chase cars. He blanks them. All right? Or he doesn't chase cars, he blanks them. George, you matched in the first round, so you lay out.
Oh, dear, I had
Well, give him your answer. He's thinking.
Yeah, give me an answer.
No, that's just fair.
You want to be remembered, you're writing your own ticket. I'm sure.
We're waiting, Richard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Carrie. Dan said, my dog is so smart, he doesn't chase cars, he blanks them.
Steals them.
Steals them. Very good. Steals them. Hey, Leonard.
This woman is a larcenous horse. I said drives them.
That's one good possibility. No, it's all right. Steals, drives, all of that. George,
I like Leonard's answer very much because that would indeed indicate a smart dog.
Right.
However, I didn't write that answer. I was influenced by Uncle George's answer here, and I said, he's so smart, not only does he chase them, but he catches them.
Aha. Catches them when he chases them.
We must share the blame, George.
Okay, John. He doesn't chase cars, he blanks them.
He drives them.
He drives them. Still a good answer, Carrie. Steals them was good. Nancy, steal a car for Carrie.
Oh, gosh. Dan is very sarcastic, so his smart dog doesn't... Well, catch dog. Catch what?
Cars.
He doesn't chase cars.
He follows them.
He follows them.
I know.
Want to call this in by phone next time?
What do you got there, Bill?
Well, I had one. I rejected this one right away. I said he calls a cab. No, that wasn't my answer. My answer was he drives and he drives.
Drive. All right. Carrie, you had a good one. Steals was good, but it didn't come up. Now, Mark, let's see if you catch up. Dumb Donald is really dumb. A slight improvement. So, a good improvement. Here's how dumb he is. He thinks that Cheerios grow up to be blank.
I like that. I like that. No hesitation.
You got a good
What
one there.
must be the quintessential
I've got a good one here.
Yes, George, you got a good one. The upper tier is ready. Slip it in the slot, Nancy. It's a good one. All right, Mark. Dumb Donald is really dumb. He doesn't think that... Dumb Donald is really dumb. He thinks that Cheerios grow up to be blank.
Donuts.
Donuts is good. That's one of the possibilities. I had another one in mind, but let's see what Leonard has.
More ethnic one. No?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Two part-time male models who think alike.
Right.
January, February, March. Where do you see my December? And we do!
Donuts.
Okay. Very good. Bad acting.
No. Superb. George?
I thought about bagels, but I didn't want to get into a religious argument. So I just call it donuts.
Okay, supermarket.
All right, I'm about to embarrass myself on national television, and I don't care. Because I went with an instinct, and although donuts was lovely, I took the word Cheerios, and I said that he's dumb, right?
Right.
Extremely dumb.
Dumb.
So dumb that the audience said, how dumb is he? So it says that the Cheerios grew up to be cheerleaders. Very good.
Don't boo that answer because I had the answer in my head. Did you? I think it's a wonderful... All of your tires are going to be slashed in the parking lot.
Which were Cheerios at one time.
Okay, John.
Yes, many people think that Mark Bird is an intelligent gentleman, and I do not disagree.
All right.
I have a Gentile bagel, another donut here.
All right, round 2, 5-1, Mark's favor. Round 3, final round right after this. Final round. Mark, you're ahead. You go first.
I think I'll choose B.
B. Now only one person plays.
Yes,
Richard
and he
Klein.
certainly does. The idiot from Three's Company.
Eine kleine Richard.
Eine kleine-
Eine kleine Richard.
Okay.
Old man Periwinkle said, "Oh, very beautiful girl.
Back at your age,
This is these days. There's only one way I can turn my wife on. I have to hook jumper cables to her blank. The only way.
I don't know why I get these socio-political questions, but
Understand?
he's old, and the only way he can turn.
She's old too. They're both old. Yeah.
So there's only one way I can turn my old wife on. I have to hook jumper cables to her blank. I won't waste any more of the network's time.
Here we go, Mark. There's only one way I can turn my wife on. I have to hook jumper cables to her blank.
Dentures.
Hey, that's funny.
Guarantee you're not going to match, but it's a funny answer.
Got 5 points, and now he's going for comedy.
Sure.
Mark,
Go ahead, pal.
and Gene, and ladies and gentlemen, you know you're in trouble when the contestant is 15 times funnier than you are. I went right to the sexual thing there, and I said her hips.
Her hips. Okay. All right, there are a number of good possibilities there, you know, legs and all of that sort of thing. Now,
Doing very well.
Carrie, you need 4 to tie, 5 to win. It can't be done. It can be done. Don't be discouraged, in spite of my slip of the tongue there.
Let's call that woman back and start her.
Crime has gotten so bad in New York City that...
One guy from New York did.
Yes, right. So bad in New York City that now the Statue of Liberty doesn't hold a torch. Instead, she holds a blank.
Don't ever get to me. I'm riding home to Mom. I'm sorry. We playing this game? I got it.
Crime has gotten so bad in New York City that now the Statue of Liberty doesn't hold a torch. Instead, she holds a...
Gun?
Gun is a good answer. Excellent response. You need 4 to tie and 5 to win. Leonard.
You know, they're doing right now a major refurbishing
I know,
job on
of the Statue of Liberty, yes.
It's going to take 2 years.
Right.
She was the first, this is the truth, she was the first person I was ever in love with. I was hypnotized by her. Always thought she was Judith Anderson.
George, you mentioned in the previous round, so you don't play this round, all right? All right, so you had a rotten answer anyway.
Well, it wasn't rotten.
It was not gun.
Not good at all.
Okay, Richard.
Hey, New York, huh? Carry a gun.
Right. What do you say, John Beatty?
Yeah, I got a gun down here. Next row.
One more to stop.
New York.
I don't know. A gun.
All up to you, Bill. Is it a tie or a win?
Boy, I'm glad no, I'm sorry. I was doing another show here. Well, I was a little play on words here. I said a blowtorch. See it?
A blowtorch.
Well, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. That was a good answer.
We've got to do a tiebreaker right now, and we're going to push the button and reveal the tie-breaking question. All right, now you listen to this, if you would, please.
You're the only one right.
Blue blank. Blue blank. Now, here in front of you, but out of sight of our stars, are 4 good answers to that question. Your seats were determined by lot, and the rule is, Carrie, you go first. Choose one of these by number. Don't say any words. Blue blank. Which one do you want?
3.
Number 3. All right, there it is. Mark, you choose an answer by number.
1.
Number 1. Now, I'm going to go over and canvass the stars and see what their answers are. As soon as you hear your answer, please let me know by making a loud noise of any kind. Leonard, how do you fill in that blank? Blue blood. Blue blood. Nobody has that.
No blood.
George. Blue.
A blue streak.
Blue streak. Richard.
Blue Thunder.
Blue thunder. Got a bunch of losers up here, haven't we? John?
I know, I got all of those. Okay, I'm going to say bluebird.
Yeah, Blue Moon. Both good answers. Well, congratulations, Carrie. We'll send you some prizes for the match game. Thank you very much for being with us here. Okay. I'm going to switch to Hollywood Squares. Here comes the rest of our section. 3 more stars. John and I will trade places here. We've got lots more excitement coming up. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hamilton, Millennium 4, ladies, sports watch, Micron plated cakes and bracelets, adjustable hook lock, furnished by Hamilton. And some of our departing contestants will receive Berkline's wall-away recliner combines luxurious comfort with traditional styling. The space-saving recliner can be placed near a wall and still glide smoothly to a fully reclined position furnished by Berkline. Excalibur integrated circuitry food dehydrator, fold-down removable door, horizontal airflow with no tray rotation required, and adjustable solid-state thermostat for temperature control, furnished by Excalibur. Quaitel presents his hand-blown crystal lamp from the satin lace collection, designed to add beauty and warmth to your home, exclusively furnished by Quaitel Lighting. Hamilton Beach's full-size versus steam lightweight iron, Silverstone sole plate for no stick, no stag ironing, delicate fabric stays silky soft from Hamilton Beach Scoville. Success Rice, the only boil and bag rice cooked in just 10 minutes, no measuring, no mess. Once you switch to Success, nothing else will do. And now, it's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Square, our whiz from another world, Tom Wiegand. Elaine Joyce. Jimmy Walker. And taking over the star of the Hollywood Square, John Perlman. Hey, you come back in a couple of minutes. We'll be here. And the Hollywood Square.
A shred of it is for me. Okay, welcome everybody to the second half of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, and here we have Mark Bird. Did you pick Bird as the answer to that question because your name is Bird?
Yes, I think that was the reason behind that one.
Okay, well, I just picked it because I thought it was a good answer. You want to play Hollywood Squares?
Yes.
Here we go. Your opponent will be a lady named Desiree Rohr. She is our defending champion. She is returning with $21,875. Only one day's work. Correct?
Right.
Okay, why don't you remind us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a native Californian. I was born in Pasadena, and I'm a commercial artist, and I've done album covers, editorial work, and a little advertising, and I'm trying to get into movie posters.
Mm-hmm. And that was a little advertising right there. Yes, Elaine?
The guys want to know if she's single.
You want to know...
The guys want to know
Oh, the
if
guys.
she's single.
21,000.
21 grand.
Talk to this woman.
Are you single?
Yes.
Well, then, we'll talk later.
All right, we'll talk after we play Hollywood Squares. We're going to play until you hear the Time's Up bell. The winner at that point goes on to play Super Match for up to $30,000. First game is worth $100, $25 for every square. Champion gets to start. Desiree, pick a star.
George, please.
George Gobel.
Right. That's the only thing I'm sure of.
George, on the average, does it take longer to make love or to embalm a corpse?
Who is the corpse?
Pick your average corpse.
Oh, yeah, some corpses, they just don't cooperate at all. And some, they go through all kinds. It takes longer to embalm a corpse.
Agree or disagree, Desiree?
I'll agree.
It does take longer to embalm a corpse. Yes, you're a corpse. You're right to agree. 1.5 hours for the average corpse and an average 20 minutes, apparently, including foreplay, yes, for making love.
Oh, really?
Okay, Mark, she's got an X up there. You're playing O.
Choose Nancy.
Okay, Nancy Stafford from St. Elsewhere. Standing fully erect, who is taller? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or the world's tallest ostrich?
Oh, an ostrich.
Yeah.
I'll agree.
An ostrich. Yes, you're right to agree. I didn't know anyone was answering the question. Yes, the ostrich is 8 feet tall. Kareem is a mere 7'2". Okay, X2O, and you are playing X, Desiree. Make your move.
Richard, please.
Okay, Richard Klein from Three's Company.
Hi, Desiree.
Hi.
What a name.
Richard, you're walking through a stable.
I'm what?
You're walking through a stable.
A stable. What am I, Hercules? All right, go ahead. Let's go on.
A horse looks at you.
Yes.
He lays his ears back,
Yes.
and he shows his teeth in a big grin.
Yeah.
Does this grin mean that the nice horsey wants his mane stroked?
Yes.
Or does that nice horsey want to stomp you?
My brother talks to horses. He's a big gambler. Do I ride on this now?
No, it's okay. Give me a
That was
verbal
the
answer.
previous game. Okay, following very closely. I think when he puts his ears back, I know I have a golden retriever, and when she puts her ears back, it's the mailman out there, and she's really ticked off. So I would say that he's going to make a move.
He wants to
He's not
stomp you.
happy. He's not happy.
Agree or
Stomp
disagree,
City.
Desiree?
I'll agree.
He wants to stomp you.
Desiree!
You are right to agree. And while Richard and Desiree attempt to get together, we are going to break because we cannot show this on the air. We will return to finish this game after these seconds.
Stay tuned for more of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Squares.
Okay, thank you, Gene Wood. You're playing O, Mark. It's your move. She's got a couple of X's. Pick a star.
Gene, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Gene is ready.
You chose not to block. Okay. Gene Rayburn, you are a pet tomcat.
Naturally.
Will you be healthier if you eat nothing but mice for a year? Or nothing but dog food for a year?
Dog food or mice? I would say mice would give you a far better balance to your diet because you get a little protein, you get a little fat, a little bone marrow, a little bit of everything. Whereas the dog food would not be so well balanced.
So nothing but mice, he says,
Right.
is better for your cat. Agree or disagree, Mark?
I agree.
Nothing but mice, it is.
Wow.
Yes. Right. In fact, amazingly enough, feeding a cat a diet of dog food will actually kill your cat if he ate dog food. Nothing but dog food. Okay, Desiree, you got a square, but he did not choose to block. Make your move.
Leonard to win, please.
Leonard to win. What's Dylan?
You just drank 2 martinis, Leonard. If you took your temperature, would you find it to be higher than normal or lower than normal?
Thank you.
Higher. It's got to be higher because the alcohol makes your blood boil. Makes you do wonderful things. Makes you want to have another.
For the game, do you agree or disagree that your temperature would be higher after 2 martinis?
I'll agree.
Your temperature would be lower after 2 martinis. No, you would be higher, but your temperature would be lower than normal. Sorry. You should have disagreed with Leonard, and your opponent gets an O in that square. All right, Mark, you're back in the game. It's your move.
Bill to win, please.
Correct. Bill Daly, what lasted longer, Jimmy Carter's presidency or TV's Howdy Doody show?
I thought Jimmy Carter was Howdy Doody.
There he is. There's a big one for the show. There's a big guapo for the show.
Let me see. I was the floor manager on that show. I should know that. Howdy Doody lasts about 5 or 6 years. Definitely Howdy Doody lasts longer.
For the game, he says the Howdy Doody show lasted longer. Agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
The Howdy Doody show lasted longer than Jimmy Carter's presidency. You get the square and you win the game. Many people also found the Howdy Doody show more amusing than Jimmy Carter's presidency. All right, congratulations. $200, $50 to you. We will now sweep all the X's and O's off of the board and go to a commercial. And we'll be right back with the $200 game. We'll sweep them off then. $200, $25 for every square. You're in the lead, Mark. Desiree, you lost the last game to get the start.
Richard, please.
Richard Klein. Which came first, Richard, Joan Collins or the Slinky?
Somehow that question is related, and I won't editorialize on it. I'm a very big fan of Joan Collins and her Slinky. Slinky's been... Which came first?
Yeah.
Oh.
Be very careful.
Yeah, I have to be very diplomatic because
She'll get
Joan
you.
looks very good, and it's probably all diet. I had a Slinky when I was in high school. It went down the stairs to my house in New York. Who cares?
Give me an answer.
I would say Joan Collins.
Joan Collins before the Slinky. Agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
Joan Collins it was. Yes. You should agree by 11 years. You get next up there and $25. All right, Mark, pick a star. You're playing O.
I'll choose Nancy again.
Nancy Stafford. Oh, Nancy. You're breastfeeding your baby, and dinner is over. Now, what does the Department of Agriculture say you should do to break the suction? Should you put your finger in the baby's mouth or tickle his feet?
Okay. Give me the options again.
Put your finger in the baby's mouth or tickle his feet.
Don't answer it. Okay, Mark, trust me on this one. I
Yeah,
really
please
know the
answer it. I'm curious, too.
Tickle his feet.
Okay, agree or disagree, Mark?
I'll agree.
You should put your finger in the baby's mouth. No, you should have disagreed with
Tickle
Nancy.
his throat.
Okay, an X goes up there. You got two X's, not necessarily in any order. Make your move.
Bill, please.
Bill Daly. You're talking to a baboon, and he yawns. Is he bored or angry?
Leonard Fry, didn't you do that show? I think
Orangutan. I'm only an orangutan.
Sorry. No, is he bored or what are you tickling again? His feet? No, that's the last question. The
You're
baby,
talking
you
to a
tickle his
baboon.
throat. What, these two questions are the same. Say that again.
You're talking to a baboon, and he yawns. Is he bored or angry?
Yawns. Bored. He's sleepy, Bill. Bored or angry? I would say he was bored.
What do you say?
I'll agree.
He's angry. You should have
I had no
disagreed.
idea.
Your opponent.
I'm so boring, they all fall asleep when I talk to him.
Okay. Mark Bird, you're playing O.
Elaine, please.
Elaine Joyce.
Hey, the top
Get the That's all right now.
Elaine,
What?
you are a member of a poor Peruvian family.
Oh, perfect.
You have just purchased a guinea pig.
Yeah.
Now, where will the guinea pig probably end up? As a pampered pet for the toddlers? Or cubed and stewed as the family dinner?
Oh, no. Oh, no. It'll be a darling pet and run through the house and just mess everything up. I know. I was in Peru last summer.
Agree or disagree, Mark? She says it'll be a pet for the toddler.
I'm going to disagree.
He will wind up most likely as the family dinner. That is good playing. You were right to disagree. You get the square. concocting kind of a strange pattern there. Okay, Desiree, it's still a pretty tight game. You're playing X. Make your move.
Leonard, please.
Leonard Fry.
Leonard Fry. 2 blocks.
No, Leonard Fry for no good reason.
For no good reason.
Right. Leonard, in her new exercise book, Victoria Principal says that no matter what sport you play,
No matter what?
no matter what sport you play, this is the most important item you should have. Is it?
Your hairbrush.
Is it the right shoes, the right bra, or the right insurance?
The right stuff.
Lock him up.
I think the right Jermac.
Leonard's juggling these answers, and he's about to come up with one.
I would say unequivocally, with great determination, and the right shoes. You always need the right shoes.
Agree or disagree, Desiree?
I'll disagree.
The right bra.
There we go.
Correct. Right to disagree. You have it.
So that's been my problem.
You have a couple of O's, and it's your turn at bat, Mark.
He just says that's my problem.
Jimmy, please.
Jimmy Walker.
Finally, ladies and gentlemen,
Once again, he's using the no-block strategy. Okay, Jimmy Walker. Which of them are up in Beverly Hills? Plastic surgeons or butcher shops?
I think butcher shops can be plastic surgeons. But I think, but anyway, I thought that was kind of humorous. But of course, never mind. We don't need any jokes now. We're finished with jokes. We've had too many jokes already. Plastic surgeons.
Okay, what do you say, Mark?
I'm going to agree. I agree.
Plastic surgeons it is. Yes, you're right to agree, and you get the square. Okay, well, that means the time is up. $275. He has done it. He has thrown her. Mark Bird, you're a jam. Wow. Okay. Congratulations. What you do is wander over there, join Gene Rayburn, and get to see a shot at the big bunny. Well, you're charging from behind. We didn't quite have time for you to complete that charge. We'll never know whether you would have or not, but you certainly had a very productive day here yesterday. Your total leaving, $22,000.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Desiree Moore. Okay, Gene Rayburn, to you.
Congratulations. Now we got a new champ here. We'll be back with him and our 9 stars in a moment for Go with the Big Money right after this. Hurry back.
Here to play the Superman is Gene Rayburn.
Thank you very much. All right, Mark, here's where you can win up to $30,000. If you're ready, let's have a go at it. We polled a recent studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. I love blank. $1,000 for the top answer, $500 for the second, $250 for the third. 3 stars are allowed to help. Whom do you want?
Nancy, one more time.
Yeah, don't we all? Nancy.
Yes. Well, not necessarily, Gene.
What do you say? The verbal response. I love blank.
I love you.
I love you. All right, there's one.
George, please.
George, think it over and tell us what you would choose to fill in this blank, please.
I'd rather eat a guinea pig than a mouse.
All right. I love guinea pigs. Is that your answer?
No, I love Lucy.
All right, you got 2. One more.
And Tom, please.
Tom, third is a tough position here because all the good answers are gone, but you may think of one. Or one may come to you from your left.
Oh, yeah, I had an itch over here.
Yeah.
There's one. There's one straight
coming
ahead.
from, we're talking about where I came from.
Don't be bashful. Look at the answers they're offering.
I'm thinking of one of my own. I would have to
sure
say,
you are.
Here comes the one in his own right now.
I would have to say I love New York.
All right. So there you go. I love Don't we all? New York. My favorite city, New York. Lucy, you. You want one of those or one of your own?
Yeah, I'm going to go with you.
Yeah. I love you.
He's going to go with you, Gene.
That was Nancy's. All right, let's see if I love you is up there anywhere. May we see the $250 response? I love L.A. Hard citizen audience.
Where could this audience have...
All right, let's see if I Love You is under the next one. Slide it, Steve. I Love Lucy. Okay, there's George's answer. I Love You for the big one. Steve, let's let her rip. I Love You. Congratulations. All right.
I just wanted to hear her say that, and then he won a bunch of numbers.
You've got the $1,000. Now you're going to play the head-to-head match with any star of your choosing. And after you've made your selection, that star will reveal a hidden number. It'll be a 10, a 20, and there's 130 up there. Let's hope you get that, because we'll multiply the $1,000 by the 30, means you'll be playing for $30,000. Time now to choose a star. Richard, please. All right, Richard, grab that tab and let's have a go at it. You have to reveal the number first.
Oh, right now?
Yes. A 10, you are playing for $10,000. Goes up to 30. Not a bad amount. Okay. Good luck to you. Face me. Ready, Richard? This will be a written response for you. Here it is. Blank weed. W-E-E-D. Blank weed. 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 Right. Don't help from the audience, please. Richard is ready, Mark, to collect the $10,000. All you have to do is match him. What do you say? Evil? What? Weed? Evil weed? Evil weed? Evil weed. First thing that came to mind. First thing that came to mind was, what is evil weed? You don't know what an evil weed is?
Well, I've heard of that marijuana stuff, man.
Oh, Mary Joanna. Mary Jane, yes. All right, he says evil weed will match you for $10,000. An unlikely possibility.
I have to sympathize with you, because I think that's a tough match. But I went with tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed is good. Yeah. Seaweed would have been another good one. Tumbleweed, seaweed. Okay. Listen, it hadn't been a total loss because you've got $1,275. You're still a champ, and you'll be back tomorrow. And we'll be back right after these messages.
Contestant on the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour, just as the postcard says, contestant. The match game, Hollywood Squares Hour, 6430 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California, 90028.
Okay, now we're going to find out which one of the stars has the big trio. John, would you step? Everybody grab the tab and give it a yank. 1, 2, 3, go. Who has it? Jimmy Walker has the big trio. All right, stars, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Gene Rayburn reminding you to tune in tomorrow for another one of our big contests. Congratulations to Deborah Maddox, who won $5,000 and an appearance on an NBC soap opera here today. It could happen to you tomorrow. Tune in. Thank you.
John Bauer saying so long for the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour.
Remember, our studio audience will receive Tappan's Deluxe Microwave Oven with Tappan Touch Controls built-in browner. 10 different cooking speeds so you can program to defrost and cook automatically, furnished by Tappan. And some of our departing contestants will receive Skyway fluid luggage for easier handling on stairs, curbs, and tight places. Luggage on wheels, outdoor twist fabric and colors, including new Times Squares, furnished by Skyway. A service merchandise gift certificate, same as brand name items. Select from our 500-page catalog or redeem at one of our showrooms. Furnished by Service Merchandise. Sweet potatoes, kinds of people like a meat potatoes, kind of meal. Mary's Kitchen roast beef or corned beef hash from Hormel. Everybody loves Tootsie Rolls. On the average, these Tootsie Rolls cost 28% less per pound than other leading snack size chocolatey candy. Speaking for the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour, a Mark Goodson television production.